Hello everyone, today we'll be going through IGCSE Mathematics Paper 2 Extended 058021 October November 22. Question number 1 says write down a common multiple of 18 and 24. This is 1 mark question. No working required, but I'm just writing working for your explanation. So multiples of 18 we can write 18, 36, 54, 72, and 8 fives are, this will be 18 fives are will be 90, and then we can write multiples of 24 will be 24, then 48, and next will be 72, and we can see 72 is common in both, so 72 will be our answer. You can directly write 72 because this is 1 mark question, so I've just explained for your understanding. Question number 2, a train journey starts at 23:40 and finishes at 6:50. Work out the time taken for this journey. We need to calculate. This is also 1 mark question. I will explain. This is starting from 23:40, so we can take 23:40 till midnight, like it will be till 24 hours, and then from 24 hours to 0650, and we need to check the time duration for this interval, and we can use the time button for that one, and that will be 24 hours minus 23 hours and 40 minutes, and this will give us 20 minutes. So this will be 0 hours and 20 minutes, and then from this to this will be 6 hours and 50 minutes. Now we'll have to add these two intervals, and if we add these two intervals by the help of calculator, 20 minutes is already there, so we'll add in this 6 hours and 50 minutes, and this will be equal to 7 hours 10 minutes. So our answer will be 7 hours and 10 minutes. This will be for 1 mark. Now question number 3, write 32 centimeter as a fraction of 2 meters. 2 meters we need to convert into centimeters, so 2 multiplied by 100, and this will be equal to 200 centimeters, which we will be using, and 32 centimeters, so 32 divided by 200, and as a fraction, now we need to just, these are centimeters, and now we need to just simplify. 32 divided by 32 divided by 200, and it simplifies to 4 over 25. 4 over 25 will be our final answer for this question, and this is for 2 marks. Now question number 4. Question number 4 says divide $200 in the ratio of 7:3. So sum of ratios we can check. This is sum will be 7 plus 3, which is equal to 10. So we need to divide $200 into 10 equal portions, and this will be giving us $20. Now we will be taking this ratio, which is 7 into 3, and we will multiply 7:3 will be multiplying by 20, and this will give us the parts which the persons will be getting. So this portion will be 140 and this portion will be 60, so we can write $140 and $60. This is 2 mark question which we have done. Now question number 5, which is diagram is provided, which is not to scale. The diagram shows two straight lines intersecting to two parallel lines. Find the value of x, and this value of x we need to find for 2 marks, and we can understand this. We know this angle, these two lines are parallel, which is provided these two lines are parallel, so this angle will be equal to this angle because line is intersecting to the intersecting to the parallel line. So this angle will be 55. Now this whole angle which is starting from here till here is 180 degree. Angle at a straight line is 180 degree, which is comprising of 1, 2 and 3 angles. So now we can write 180. X will be equal to what? X will be equal to 180 minus 71 plus 55. So these two angles we will be subtracting from 180 and we will get answer, and we can use calculator. So 180 minus 71 plus 55 will give us 54 degrees. So 54 degrees will be our answer for this 2-mark question. Hopefully you understood this. Now this is question number 6, and the question number 6 says the price of a computer is $520 and the price is reduced by 15% in a scale. Simple percentage question, percentage reduction question, and you know, for reduction we are doing 100 minus the percentage by which it is reducing, which is in this case 15% divided by 100, and this one we will be multiplying by the current price, which is 520, and then we will get the reduced price, and this will be 100 minus 1500 minus 15 over this will be 100 again, and this will be multiplied by 520, and answer will be $442 and $442 for 2 marks. Now question number 7. In the question number 7, Venn diagram is provided and shows the elements of the set, universal set, then P and Q. Complete the statements. Set of P, members of P we need to write, and members of P are these members of P we can write here, which is A comma P comma C comma D. These are 4 members, and this is for 1 mark, which is done. Now the next is we need to write N of P union Q. So P union Q we will be counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 members. So answer will be for this one will be 6. This is also done. This was 1 mark question. Now question number 8, A part. This is the sequence provided. Write on the next term in the sequence, and we need to check the interval. And if we check, this will be if how we are getting the next term 3. Basically we are multiplying by 3. 3 multiplied by 3 will be 9, then 9 multiplied by 3 will be 27, and 27 multiplied by 3 is 81. And next we can multiply next only one term is required, so 81 multiplied by 3 will be equal to 243. So 243 will be our answer at the proper location, and this is for 1 mark. Now B part again they have provided the sequence, and find the nth term of the sequence, and we need to check whether it is arithmetic sequence or quadratic or cubic or what type of sequence it is. So second term minus first term, 17 minus 13 will be 4, 21 minus 17 will also be 4, and 25 minus 21 will be 4. So first difference is same, so we are saying that this is arithmetic sequence. So we will apply arithmetic sequence formula, which is an or Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, and a is the first term, which is 13. So 13 plus n is general term minus 1 into difference is 4. So we can write this as 13 plus 4n minus 4, which will be simplifying to 4n and plus 9, and 4n plus 9 will be our final answer for this 2 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 9, without using calculator work out this one. So we need to work out without using calculator. You must show all your working and answer should be in simplest form. So 1 by 3 plus 5 by 6 will equalize the denominators, and to equalize the denominator we'll multiply this side by 2, divide also by 2, and we will be getting 2 over 6 plus 5 over 6, which is equal to 7 over 6. Now 7 over 6 we can divide, or you can use even calculator to divide and check for the mixed number and shift, and this will give you 1 whole 1 by 6, and this is 1 whole 1 by 6, and this is the answer, which is in mixed number, because they are saying provide answer in mixed number and should be simplest form. Question number 10, simplify. We need to simplify this expression, and we can rewrite it as 18 x raised to the power 18 over, this will be 9 x raised to the power 9, and 9 ones are 9 and 9 twos are 18. We can cancel, and this will be 2x raised to the power 18, and we can shift this as numerator, and it will be minus 9 by indices rule, and it will be 2x raised to the power 9. This will be our final answer for 2 marks. Now question number 11, which is simultaneous equation, and we need to solve these two given system of equations, and we can just add them, because subtract them basically. So this will be minus, this will be plus, and this will be minus, and we can cancel these two, and it will be x minus 2x will be minus x is equal to minus 4. Further, we can cancel these signs, and we can get x is equal to 4. X is equal to 4. We can replace the value of x is equal to 4 in first equation or second. So I'm replacing in first one, which is equal to this, and so 4 minus 3y is equal to 7. So 3y is equal to 4 minus 7. So this will be minus 3. So y is equal to minus 3 over 3, which is equal to minus 1. So minus 1 will be our final answer for this 2 mark question, which is done. Now we can move to the question number 12, and question number 12, two triangles are provided which are not to scale, and triangle PQR, and the triangle ABC are PR is this one, PR over AC. So these two ratios are 2 by 3. So it means we can say this is 2 and this is 3. And next statement, they're saying AB is equal to 9. This is 9. And the area of the triangle ABC is 18. So area of triangle ABC is equal to 18 centimeter square. And what we have to do, find a part, find the length of PQ. So this length is required. Which length is required? This length is required. So what we can do, we can check the ratio of this and this. So if we are taking, basically if we multiply this 3, we will get if we divide 3 by 1.5, divide by 1.5, we will get 2. So we can say 3 divided by 1.5 is equal to 2. The same ratio we will use to find this, to convert a 9, and 9 divided by 1.5 will be equal to 9 divided by 1.5 is giving us 6. So this will be 6 centimeters will be our answer for 1 mark. And B part, they are saying find the area of PQR. For area ratio, we will be using K square. K value is 1.5. K is equal to 1.5. So square of this will be equal to 1.5 square. So 1.5 square we can write as 2.25. So 2.25. Now area we need to convert. So 18 divided by area of triangle PQR PQR, triangle PQR will be equal to 18 divided by 2.25, and this will be 18 divided by answer is 8, so 8 centimeters square. So 8 centimeters square will be our answer for 2 marks. Now question number 13, diagram is provided which is not to scale. This side is speed, this side is time. The diagram shows the speed time graph of first 15 seconds of a car journey. So up to this one is 15 seconds from 0 to 15. A part, find the acceleration of the car during the first 5 seconds. First 5-second duration is this one, and for the acceleration we'll be checking for rise over run, and rise will be this side will be rise, and this rise is 14, and run is from this to this, which is 5. So 14 over 5 we will be checking for the gradient, and we will say acceleration for first 5 seconds will be equal to 14 over 5, and this will be 14 divided by 5 will be equal to 2.8 meter per second square. So 2.8 meters per second square will be our answer, and this is for 1 mark. For B part, find the distance traveled during the 15 seconds. So 15 seconds, first we'll find the distance covered by this distance we will find. So this will be triangular shape, so we can apply half into base into height, and we can say 1 by 2 into I'll change the color. So 1 by 2 into base is 5 and height is 14. So this will be equal to area of triangle, and this is basically distance in first 5 seconds. So this will be 0.5 into 5 into 14 will give us 35. So this distance is 35. Now we can check this distance. Which distance? This one is 10, and this side is 14. So we can multiply 10 multiplied by 14 will be 140. 10 into 14 will be equal to 140, and we can add 35 plus 140 will be equal to 175, and this will be 175 meters. Meters is already written there. Now question number 14, two triangles are provided, and these two triangles A and B. Describe for a single transformation that maps triangle A onto triangle B. So we can see, if we draw this one from the centers, we can draw this line, and we can check this is a 90-degree angle, and triangle is rotated like this one about this point, and the coordinates of this point are what? 5, x value is 5 and y value is 3. So 5 and 3 are the coordinates, so we can write our answer. It is rotation 90-degree, and it is anti-clockwise. So anti-clockwise, and about center of rotation also we need to point. We'll have to provide, and this will be 5 and 3, and this is for 3 marks. This is done. Now question number 15 says the perimeter of a sector of a circle with radius 8 is 26. Calculate the angle of the sector. So we can draw a sector. How we can draw a sector? Like, for example, if I draw roughly sector like this one. So for example, if I draw the sector up to this one, we can draw sector. Okay, so this is roughly the sector which we have drawn. This is 8 centimeter, and this side is also 8 centimeter because this is the radius, and they are asking us to find this angle. So we can find total perimeter is equal to 26. So P is equal to 26. This one information is provided. So we can find this L length will be equal to 26 minus 8 plus 8 will be 16. So this will be equal to 10 centimeters. So L is equal to 10 centimeters. And we know the formula that the sector length is equal to theta over 360 into 2 pi r. And we can make theta as subject. And if we make theta as subject, so it will be theta is equal to L into 360, basically L into 360 divided by 2 pi r. And now we can replace the values, and L is 10 into 360 and divided by 2 pi, and radius is r, and we will be calculating this. So it will be 10 multiplied by 360 over this will be 2, and pi, and r value is 8. So this is giving us 71.6, and this will be degrees. So 71.6 degrees. This is 3 marks easy question which we have done. Now question number 16, circle theorem question, and diagram is not to scale. The diagram shows circle and 8 chords. Calculate the value of u, v, w and x. We need to find these values. So for this one we will be finding u, v, w, x. First of all, we can check for which angle we can check. If we consider this top angle is 20 and this top angle is u, so these two top angles will be equal. So we can say that u is equal to 20 degree. Hopefully you understood this. Now u is equal to 20. I am transferring here. U is equal to 20 degrees. Now next, which angle we can find? We can find basically another angle. That angle would be, this is 50, this angle is 56, so we can say this angle is also 56, opposite angle. And if this angle is 56, then we can take this top angle. Which top angle I'm referring to? One top angle is this one, which is 72. I will take another top angle which is this one, which will also be 72. So I will write here this angle is 72 degrees. Now I'm erasing this highlight, and now we are considering this triangle, and in this triangle we are having 3 angles, and we can refer to V, and V is 180 degree minus the other 2 angles, 72 plus 56 degrees, and this will be equal to 180 minus 2 angles, 72 plus 56 is equal to 52. So this angle we can mention here 52 degrees. So this V value we got as 52. So I'm writing V value here, which is 52 degrees. So 2 angles we found. The remaining are 2 angles which we can find. So which other angle we can consider? And we can consider basically another angle. Which angle we can consider is we can consider this angle. Basically this angle is 360 minus 2 angles. So we can calculate here. This will be 180 minus 56. So 180 degree minus 56 degrees will be equal to 180 minus 56 is equal to 124. So 124 degrees. We got this angle as 124. So now we can find this third angle. Which triangle we will be considering? We will be considering this triangle in which two angles we have. One is 124, the other one is 20. So we can find the third angle, and the third angle I'm writing here, which is 180 minus 124 and plus 20. So 180 minus in brackets 124 plus 20 is equal to 36. So we got this angle as 36 degrees. I'm mentioning here 36. Now we will be considering the top angle, and top angle, one top angle is this one which we just found, 36, and the second top angle will be this one. So this angle will also be 36. X value will be 36. So we can write X value as 36. So X value is here 36 degrees. And now we need W basically. So W, we can consider cyclic quadrilateral, and how we'll be considering? We are considering this quadrilateral as cyclic quadrilateral, which is having all four corners at the circumference, and these are the opposite sides, and they are adding up to 180 degrees. So we can write this angle as 180 minus 72 degrees, which is equal to 8 degrees, and this will be 8 degrees. No, it will not be 8 degrees. 180 minus 72 degrees is equal to 108, basically 108 degrees, and this one answer will be 108 degrees. So we found all the four angles, and this was 4-mark question which we done. Now question number 17, we need to simplify. This is indices question, and it's a little tricky. You need to be careful. 3125, we will take separate power for 1 by 5, and x in raised to 3125, and this will be separate power 1 by 5. Now we can use calculator to calculate this, and this will be 3125 and raised to the power fraction 1 over 5, and this is giving us 5, so we can write here 5, and this will be x raised to the power 3125 multiply by 1 over 5. In this case we'll be multiplying this because powers will be multiplied. So this will be our answer, and we can write 5x raised to the power 625, and this will be for 2 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 18, and the question number 18 says diagram is not to scale, calculate the length BC, and BC length is this one which we need to calculate. And how we will be calculating BC length? We can apply sine rule. So sine of, we can write BC over sine of 115 degrees is equal to 7 over sine of this angle. We need to find this angle first. So this angle will be how much? 180 minus 115 plus 35 degrees, and this will give us 180 minus in brackets 115 plus 35, and it will give us 30 degrees. So we will take sine of 30 degrees. So BC will be what? BC will be equal to 7 sine of 115 degrees divided by, this will be sine of 30 degrees, and we can calculate, this will be fraction 7 sine of 115. Your calculator should be in degree mode, otherwise your answer will be different, and this is 12.688. so 12.688, and we can write this as 12.7 centimeters, and this was 4-mark question, which is done. Question number 19, expand and simplify. This is algebraic expression given, which we need to expand and multiply, expand and basically simplify. And we can write the formula which we will be using for this portion, x minus 2 square. So it will be a minus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab. This will be the formula which we will be using for this one, for this portion only, second portion. So the first portion we will write as it is, 2x plus 3 into second portion we can expand by this given formula. So given, basically I have written this formula, so we can write it as x square and plus 2 square, so it will be 4, and minus 2 into 2, 4, and x. And now we can expand, we can multiply these two terms, and 2x multiplied by x square will give us 2x square, and plus 2x in multiplied by plus 4 will be plus 8x, and then 2x multiplied by minus 4x will be minus 8x square, and then we'll be multiplying 3 with x square will give us plus 3x square, 3 with 4 will be plus 12, then 3 with minus 4x will be minus 12x. Further we can add the like terms, so this will be 2x cube, basically 2x into x square will be 2x cube. So we can write 2x cube as it is, because this is the only term which is having x cube. Now x square, these are two terms for x square which we can simplify to minus 5x square, and x we can combine these two will be resulting to minus 4x and plus 12. This will be our final answer which we can provide here, 2x cube minus 5x square minus 4x plus 12. This is 3-mark question. And question 20, factorize completely. We need to factorize this. For its factorization we can take these two pairs. So this, from first pair we can take 1 common, and this will be 1 plus x, and from the second one we can take minus y common, inside will be 1 plus x. 1 plus x. Now we can write this as 1 plus x and 1 minus y. This is a simple question for 2 marks, so we can provide answer over here. Only 2 steps are required. This is done. Next, b part. B part also factorization, and we can take common. So 2x we can take common, and inside will be x square minus 9y square, and this one we can write it as 2x and a square minus b square. So we can rewrite, because this is 3 marks, so I just wanted to add one more step, so we can write x square minus 3y and square. Now we can apply the formula, and the formula is a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. So this formula will be applied, and we can write it as 2x, and then it will be x plus 3y and x minus 3y. This will be our answer for 3 marks question, and x minus 3y. This is done. Now question number 21. Question 21 says the graph of cubic function has 2 turning points, and cubic function, you know, is like this one or like this one curve. So we'll check how we'll be sketching this. And when x is greater than 4, the gradient of the graph is positive. These are the instructions which we have to carefully understand. When x is greater than 0, less than 4, the gradient of the graph is negative. The graph passes through the origin. Sketch the graph. This grid is provided, but I have inserted this graph for your explanation. We'll be going through this graph in a while, and now we will be understanding these instructions. When x is less than 0, x will be this side, and when x is greater than 4, so we can take x is equal to 4, like for example at here x is equal to 4, and they're saying when it is greater than 4, will be this portion will be greater than 4, and this portion will be less than 0. Now they're saying the gradient of the graph is positive. So positive means it's going up. Positive gradient means like this one, right side should be up and left side should be down. So for this one, we can take the gradient portion like this one. This is the curve. And for this portion, this is also positive. So we can take like this one. So gradient is positive for these two sections. And then for the second instruction, when x is in between 0 and 4, the gradient of the graph is 0 and 4 basically. So gradient of the graph is negative. So we have to take this a little above, like more value, like for example this one 4 should be here. So gradient down will be like this one is having gradient negative for these portions, and then we will move up and this will be more than plus, this will be more than 4 portion is having gradient positive this side and negative the other side, which I have already shown. So if you check, this one will be the 4, and from here if you check the gradient from all these sides will be positive. How we can say this is positive? Like if we draw a line like this one will be positive gradient, and if we draw for this also it will be positive gradient. But for the other thing this will be negative, like this line will be negative. So this is how we have drawn this. Hopefully you understood this. But I have drawn this this one sketch, accurate sketch also for you, and you can understand from here. And this is like the same graph which is going up, positive gradient for this section and positive gradient for this section, and the negative gradient is for this portion which is going down. And points, basically these 2 points are points of inflection, or from turning points from where the gradient is switching or changing from positive to negative. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 22, and question 22 again, grid is provided. A part on the diagram, sketch the graph of y is equal to cos x we need to draw, and from 0 to 360. 360 is provided, 0 is provided. This section again I have added for your explanation. We'll go through this in a while, and this is not part of the question. Now for cos x, y is equal to cos x. We know that cos 0 is 1. So you can even check from the calculator also. So 1 point will be this one. For 0, cos 0 will be 1. And for 90, cos 90 is 0. So cos 90 value, we can take the middle point basically first to draw properly. So roughly I am taking the middle point like this, we can take as 180. So I'm writing here 180, and now the middle of this will be 90 degree. We can take this 90, and the middle of this we can take as 270. So now for 90 degree, cos will be 0. For 180 degree, cos will be -1. So -1, we can take -1 roughly over here, like this point will be -1. Again 270 will be 0, and 360 will be again 1. So we can take, for 360 we can take like this point will be 1 again. So this is how we will be sketching the graph. Now we need to plot the graph. So I'm just starting from here, moving to this side and this one, and similarly moving to this side, passing through 90 and this one. This is the sketch we have drawn. This is cos this one, y is equal to cos x from 0 to 360, and this was 2 marks. B part, solve the equation. Now we need to solve this equation. Before solving, if I go through this sketch, this is the accurate sketch of the graph, and we can see this graph is exactly what we have drawn, and the points of intersection, this one is 1, then this is 90, this will be this will be 180, this is 90, this is 180, and this is 0, then this will be 270, and then last will be 360 degrees. And you can see the smooth curve which we have drawn up to this is 1, and the lower value, this is -1. Now for B part, we need to solve this given equation. If we are solving this, we know that it's given cos x is equal to -1/2, so x will be equal to cos inverse of -1/2, or 0.5. And if we check with the help of calculator, shift cos of 0.5 will be equal to 60 degrees. So 60 degrees, we are taking this one basically. So how we will be getting this? 60 degrees will be what? From the negative side, they are saying cos is equal to -1/2. We have taken plus, that's why we are getting. So we'll have to this, it will be 120 degree, yes. So 120 degree is the principal axis. We got this first angle value, and 120 degree on this graph will be where we will check. After 90, it will be 90 plus 30 will be 120. So I'm indicating here, and if I write in green color, so 120 degrees will be this one. And if we indicate the line, like 120 will be this line, and then we can check in, like if we draw the line like this one, straight line, so it will be over here. I'm just drawing a thicker line so that you can get. So it will be 30 degree lesser than 270, so it will be 240 degree. So two angles which we found are 120 degree, which was principal angle which calculator has provided us, and the second angle we got it from this drawing. Hopefully you understood that also. That will be 240 degrees. You need to provide these two answers, otherwise you will not be getting 2 marks. If you are just giving the calculator answer which is 120, that will not be giving the full credit for your answer. Now this one, question number 23, it's a proportionality question, inverse proportionality question. Y is inversely proportional to x, square root of x. So we can write y is inversely proportional to square root of x. This is how mathematically we have written this expression, and x is directly proportional to y squared. And the second statement is giving us x is directly proportional to w squared. Now when w is equal to 12, before going ahead, I will switch this to equality sign. Y is equal to k over square root of x, and I will switch this x is equal to k w square. This one basically, or k will be confusing, so I will write cw square. So we are taking just constant. K and c both are constant, so I just write c because otherwise k will be confusing. So now we can write that this one will be what? We will be replacing the values, and we can write they are saying when w is equal to 12, w is equal to 12 means what? W is equal to 12, y is equal to y is also is equal to 12. So we can write this as like y is equal to x value. From here we can replace in this, and this will be k over cw square under root, which we can write k over under root c, and w will be outside the square root. Now k over c, this one we can replace by another constant. We can write k is equal to p over w. Now p is another constant, and p is equal to what? P is equal to, we have taken k over c, square root of c, and we know that this value will be p value will be what? P value will be 12 when k over c will be basically 12. So 12 over 12, this is the constant. P value basically we can take p is equal to 12 over 12, because w and what we have done. Okay, so before this one I will write y is equal to p over w, and p is equal to what? P will be equal to yw, and from this given value we will write 12 into 12 value of y and w, which is equal to 144. So this 144 we can replace here, and we can write y is equal to 144 over w, and that will be the relation which they are looking for as answer. So this is 3-mark question which we have done. Now 24, question number 24 is bound question, lower bound and upper bound. They are saying Violet and Wilford recorded their times to run 200 meter correct to the nearest second, and Violet took 36 seconds and Wilford took 39 seconds. So work out the upper bound of the difference between their times. So we can write the upper bound for this 36 seconds. We can write upper bound 36 seconds. This will be upper bound, and this one will be lower bound. Upper bound and lower bound. So this will be 36.5 and this will be 35.5. So lower bound and upper bound we have written, and for similarly for 39 seconds we can write upper bound and we can write lower bound as well. So upper bound will be 39.5, and lower bound will be 38.5. Now they are saying work out the upper bound. Upper bound, how we will find upper bound of the difference? So in case of difference of upper bound will be difference will be maximum when we are taking upper bound of this value and subtracting lower bound of the other value. So 39.5 minus 35.5 will give us 4. So this will be 4 will be the difference, and that will be the maximum difference. That will be 4 seconds. This is done. Now we can move to the question number 25, probability question, and the probability question says a bag contains 5 red balls, 4 blue balls and 3 green balls. Then Megan picks a ball at random. Write the probability that the ball is red or blue. Red or blue? Red are 5. So 5 plus 4 we will be adding, these will be 9 balls out of 12, total are 12, so 9 by 12 will be the probability for this one. 1-mark question, no working required for this. Then the second part, Megan replaces the ball. So again the same situation after replacement. She picks a ball at random. Notice that the color and replaces the ball. and she repeats this 60 times. Calculate the number of times the ball is expected to be red or blue. So the same probability which we found, we need to apply for that one. 9 over 12 will be multiplied by 60, and this will be equal to 9 over 12. 9 over 12 multiplied by 60 will give us 45. So 45 times you will be getting this one mark question. Then the next part is Mick picks 2 of the 12 balls at random without replacement. Now this is important, this is without replacement. Whatever taken out is not returned back. Then they say calculate the probability that the balls are different colors. So for different colors, we will, what we can do, we can take 1 minus same color. So this will give us the probability of different colors. Now what can be the same colors? We know that we are having 5 red balls, 4 blue balls, and we are having 3 green balls. So we can write 3 green balls, and from here we can, same color can be red or blue or green and green. These can be the same color probabilities. So we need to calculate, basically what we need to calculate, we need to calculate 1 minus probability of same colors, that is red plus blue plus green and green. So this is our target. So 1 minus, what will be the probability of getting red? Total balls are 12. So out of 12, 5 are red. So first ball will be 5 by 12. Now 1 is gone, which is not replaced. So next 4 by 11, hopefully you are getting. And then plus there are 4 blue balls. So out of 4, it will be 4 over 12 if we are taking first blue ball, and then it will be 3 over 11, and similarly green will be 3 over 12 and 3 over 11, and we can calculate this, and this will be 1 minus, in brackets we can write 5 over 12, and multiplication will be 4 over 11, and then plus we can take 4 over 12 and multiply by 3 over 11, and next will be plus 3 and 3 over 12, and multiplication will be multiplication should be 2. This should be 2. We have done mistake, so this should be 2 over 11 and bracket close, and this is giving us 47 over 66. 47 over 66. This will be the probability, and this was 4-mark question which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Now C part is also there. C part says Mary picks ball at random without replacement from the 12 balls. When she picks a green ball, she stops. The probability that she picks a green ball and pick n is 21 over 220. Find the value of n. So there are basically 3 balls. So pick the 12 balls. So green balls are how many? 3 balls are green. So maximum can be like 5 options, like 1 2 3 4 5 options can be maximum, that he's not getting basically green ball. So first will be 9 by 12 because all the will be there, all balls will be there. Next will be 8 by 12, then will be 7 by 12, then will be 6 by 12, and then will be basically last will be, so these are the other balls basically, and then he'll be getting 3 by 12. So because green are 3 balls, so not getting other balls, then getting 3 by 12 for green. So these are non-green, and this is for green. Now we can multiply with the help of calculator, and this will be 9 over 12 and multiplication 8 over 11 and multiplication 7 over 10 and multiplication 6 over 9, and the last one will be multiplication 3 over 8, and this will be equal to 21 over 220. This is the same probability, and they are asking for n. So n will be, first 4 will be these, and fifth one will be this one. So we will write here number n is equal to 5 will be our answer for this 2 marks question. We are done with the paper. Hopefully you understood each and everything. Thank you very much for watching, and recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows, and introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.